she still continued. Okay. Hey y'all. What's going on, y'all? Honey, I think I would apologize, but I think it's still played in the black background, so I think we good. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back on this good spring Saturday.
Beautiful day.
If y'all ain't been outside, definitely make sure you step outside for at least 30 minutes or something.
It don't take much.
Honey, it's nice.
It's a nice day out there. Get out there and get it.
Indeed, y'all. We are back with another Love and Hip Hop Miami episode.
Yes.
Y'all, this is episode 23. If you've been with us, we about caught up at this point.
Okay.
So we doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and knock this out real quick. So the episode starts off with Zoe and Gael. They still arguing. If y'all remember, they were at this brunch. They're in Dominican Republic, and they were at the brunch. And Gael decided that she wanted to get up and make a whole speech about how her and Trina needs to squash the beef because there's not an issue. The issue is actually with Hot Topic. Her and Hot Topic started arguing. And then Zoe kind of jumped into the mix, and now Zoe and Gael's arguing. So this is where this left off at. And Zoe talks about feeling like she's being treated away because of her weight and her image, and she just don't like the way people approach her. Y'all treating her because she nice. Y'all treating her bad, and she don't like that shit. Mm-hmm. Everybody keeps telling Flo that you need to check your fucking sister, Gael. You invited her. That's your sister. Check her because she's doing the fucking most already. Her behavior is ridiculous. Hot Topic decides to come on down to where Zoe was. If y'all remember, Hot Topic and Zoe had an issue earlier on where Hot Topic had came out to one of Zoe's performances and tried to give her some feedback. However, Zoe didn't accept that feedback very well, and they got to arguing, almost fighting or whatever. So Hot Topic comes down and comforts Zoe because she's turned at this point upset, and tells her how she feels bad about their argument and just tries to reiterate her initial feedback that she gave her when she first met her at the performance, and you know how she likes her music and whatnot, and apologizes that they wind up having an issue.
That's what we was waiting on, Hot Topic, an apology.
I'm happy
about this whole body shaming.
Yes.
Because it wasn't about the music. Well, it was supposed to be about the music to begin with, and you made it about her fucking weight on Thick Girls Night. So yeah, you deserve to give her an apology.
And I'm happy you followed through because I kind of definitely been getting the feeling throughout a few episodes that you have been wanting to talk to Zoe and possibly because you've always said that's not what you intended it to be. So I'm happy that Zoe was in a space to where she could listen to you and accept what you were saying at this point, and y'all were able to move past it.
Yeah.
Okay, from Gael's bullshit. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. It moves on to Trick. Trick, I don't know if y'all remember, but Trick is definitely in the DR. No, he's not in the DR yet. Trick tells Jay, his son, that the 50th anniversary is canceled because of Trina. And if you want to know why, call Trina. She gonna tell you. Mm-hmm. So he calls Trina. And Trina explains that he needs a new look. I don't feel that this performance is right for you, and we gonna work on doing something better for you. Trina, you full of shit. You're full of shit. You are full of shit.
Instead of just telling him that you have a lot of things going on right now with your company and your music group,
just tell them that you wrapped up in your new man. That's what it is. I ain't like that, Trina. That shit, you know, I already be on your head, but that shit really bothered me. That's some fake ass shit. She also, Trina also talks to Trick and tell him, you know, kind of what's been going on. Talking about she didn't know that it was a fucking girls trip. 2 lies in 5 minutes. You full of shit, Trina. And then invites Trick out because her man is there, who wasn't supposed to be there because you just told Trick it was a fucking girls trip. Yeah. It moves back to the DR. Amada, she set up I said bachata, but you said machata.
Machata.
Are you sure it's not bachata?
Muchata.
That dancing, it looks like salsa, if you ask me. For everyone, and Trick arrives, and Alan arrives as well. Alan was invited as well. Who decides that he wants to spend more time teaching Gael and Flo how to
Muchacha.
exactly. And then, of course, that's disrespectful. He flirting with Gael at this point. Him and Amada go back and forth, and then Flo find out some bullshit while all this is going on. Y'all, check the clip. Check the clip.
Go back to dancing.
What's your name again?
Gael.
Gaio.
Hello.
Flo. All right, guys. Listen. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. You already know. You got it.
Move over, Faye. You toxic man, in my view.
You already know how to dance.
And since Amara not with him anymore, he's fair game.
Would you date a married man?
I don't care if you're married or not. What is wrong with that? I don't even know the wife, so it doesn't matter to me.
1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. You see, you already got it.
I can stuck on.
I see you got it.
Y'all is really testing me right now. We almost there.
Man, come on. Here. I'll take you around. Don't worry.
Is he flying with other bitches?
I live here. I live 20 minutes away from him.
So we need to know.
Here. I'll take you around. Don't worry.
Is he flying with other bitches at his baby mama dance party? Do you wanna?
Sure.
Gary,
Listen, Gael likes him.
I know you do. I can turn you like him. But he's front.
Be a bachata instructor and dance with my friends. What I'm not gonna accept or tolerate is you disrespecting me. So I just need you to come on a more toned down energy.
Why you got so attitude like we're not together? So if I dance with anybody, don't flip.
No. I never flipped.
No, you did.
No.
You did.
I
Definitely you did. Woo. I see you.
I don't give a quien tú suba. Yo tengo de mis hijas.
Amara.
Usted todavía no ha vuelto a llamar. With my friends are just getting under my skin. How can he not understand how frustrating he is? I still can't get over.
Who's that texting you, bitch?
What he talking about?
Oh.
Uh-oh, that's Claudia. Something about my husband that she's video calling my husband.
What's going on now?
Claudia posted a screenshot of a FaceTime of Marlon's goofy ass smiling. And then in my DMs, the cherry on top.
And ask your sister about the night we.
Let me see something. This is a
You're
setup.
out of pocket. But
And thank you,
So
Bobby.
you're, I can't believe Claudia said that.
Right.
That wasn't.
Ain't nobody
That
else
was kissing.
first her husband not this. No, I ain't gonna lie. You're trifling.
She's a liar. Yo te tengo
Amara.
odio.
Amara.
Judge me. And you think it's funny, bitch?
Shut the up, maldita barrial. Por loca que no estoy contigo. Por
Y a mí
loca.
que me importa con. Y a
That's
mí
what
que me
you are.
importa contigo. Yo mira, maldito. No, I don't give a.
You. That's why you're alone all the time. You are nothing.
Mom, let me go,
You
let me
are
go.
empty. Amara, the crazy one. That's why I'm not gonna be with you. Get what the is this? Nobody wants you black ass.
Amada's never gave me ghetto. Now, she was definitely wrapped up in the rapture. So maybe it came off a little ghetto because y'all not at home. I mean, technically she home. That's her home, the DR. But Alan, before we even get to you, Gael. Girl. The hoe of the year. The hoe of all reality TV at this fucking point.
I mean, she's an honest hoe.
And we love honesty. But we also love morals. What's going on, Gael?
This is a setup.
Y'all said
we were just kissing.
y'all was dating before. So I don't know. I don't put nothing past you, Gael. I do think you and Claudia has definitely had sexual relations. You had sexual relations with that woman. Period. And that's just how I feel about that. I'm going to need you to watch your karma.
I'm going to need Flo to set some strict boundaries in her relationships. Gael only does what Flo allows her to do.
Period.
And Flo knows her sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that, well, I know my sister's a hoe, so I'm, just going along with it. I ain't with neither one of them right now, so it doesn't matter. No, Flo.
Mm-hmm.
You either with the shits or you not. And to me, it seems like you're with it.
Yeah, you are.
It doesn't matter. It's okay because I'm not dealing with them no more. Either way, hoes gonna be hoes. Okay? Amara, you acted out of character.
You definitely did.
For one, you already You went left when you fucked with a married man, and you knew he was married.
You knew it.
You knew he was married. This was before you even had the children. You knew he was married.
You knew.
Talking about he proposing to you. You're accepting a proposal. This is your fiance. You knew this man was married. That's where you went left. Okay. Secondly, you're inviting him to come out to hang out with you. Y'all not together. He is still married. Y'all not on good terms right now. It shouldn't matter if he's dancing with somebody or not. Ultimately, that man don't owe you shit. He don't owe you nothing. You the one that's really, you're in the wrong. Alan has been Alan, the same man that you've met. You know, the same person that since you met him. He ain't changed. So I don't know why you were looking for something different when he came and saw all these other beautiful women from America or wherever they from.
Not black women.
Okay? Then you holding it to fucking Flo and Gael to give you some type of sisterhood? What are you thinking? You mad at Alan for what? You should be mad at yourself for inviting him around these people. It should have been strictly about your kids. That's what you're there for. He shouldn't have been there in the first place.
I agree. Like, we're not there for us to hang out. We came here for you to see your daughters. So while I'm holding my pachata session, you can go get your twins.
Exactly.
And do what the fuck you need to do.
They shouldn't even been with your mama at this time. They should have been with their dad and his family.
You really don't trust that man. But you expect so much from that man. I'm so confused.
I don't even think that it's not that she don't trust him.
She don't.
She's still in love with him.
That too.
You still have feelings for him. So you want him to give you a lot more attention. Then you can feel comfortable enough with him spending personal time with the girls. But at the end of the day, the trip was strictly for the girls. And that's where you should have left it. So you put yourself in this situation.
And as we can see, he really do not respect you. Alan, let me talk to you for a moment.
Girl.
How dare you, Murusuko?
Alan, who the fuck do you think you are?
Who the fuck?
So for those of you who are wondering what we're and who the fuck about, we're talking about Alan, who went and said, "You black bitch,"
and called her ghetto.
You black ass. You ghetto. You always angry. That's why you lonely. That's why nobody wants you. Okay?
And you can tell he said it on racist pretense.
Yes.
You can tell that's how it was said.
Yes.
Don't come in the comment. Don't say a motherfucking thing about how you know that's racist. He was being racist. And this is before we knew he didn't like black women. This is before we knew that. The conviction I felt in his words let me know how he said what the fuck he said. And Alan, you gonna fuck around and find karma. And that's what I'm gonna start saying. I ain't finna cuss y'all hoes out no more. You just gonna fuck around and find karma. That's just it.
I hate that for you, Amara, because it was already evident over the last couple of years that you've been experiencing and dealing with insecurity for a long time.
Yes.
So for you to find somebody to become your children's father,
yes,
who also adds to your insecurities regarding your skin complexion of Afro-Latina, I hate that for you. I really do. And I'm glad that your girls didn't come out to be a darker skin tone, because it seemed that there's people like Alan.
It sounds so horrible, but dang, you gotta protect the children.
And y'all Latino community,
yes,
that pushes the agenda that darker complexion is not pretty. We're not meant to be loved. We're meant to be alone. We're typecasted as aggressive. I'm glad that those girls weren't darker complexion, so they don't have to deal with that because Amara, you're still dealing with learning how to love yourself.
Yes.
So I don't think that you would have been the perfect person to help them in learning how to love themselves. So
that's a good fucking point. That's a good point. You need people around you that can help you with that. or I don't know if you started therapy, but you need to start therapy.
Mhm.
I'm really hoping Brooke sticks around.
Mhm.
Speaking of, let's go on into the next scene because Brooke goes and checks up on Amada after the night to see how she's feeling.
Mhm.
And of course, Amada, she's expressing how she's feeling about the topic at hand, which is the whole race thing and how Alan's feeling about being with Black women. And Brooke lets her know, no, girl, you enough. Fuck him. You're beautiful. And I know, Amada, you had this conversation about race with some other person on the cast member. I don't know if it was last year, this year, whenever the
When it
situation was.
first started, when she was wearing the fro
Yes.
with that producer.
And they didn't give that same emotion, that same
Yes.
connection that Brooke gave. Brooke, I'm so happy they brought you to Miami. Fuck Atlanta. I'm happy they brought you to Miami because that's where you needed to be. Y'all, go ahead and check this scene.
It was not innocent. He was hitting on them in front of the mother of his children purposely. I pulled him to a side and I got into my feelings. And I was like, how can you feel and be this way when you left me pregnant with 2 babies by myself? You lied to me. You told me that you really loved me, that you wanted to be with me.
You'll get closure with the fact that that picture will never develop.
I think sometimes, being honest, I still have a hard time accepting it. After me, that's what really triggered me. One time his best friend told me when I was pregnant, Adam doesn't like Black women. You know, he only got with you because you were an opportunity. And, you know, even what he said last night, nobody wants a Black guy. It's breaking your children. Yes, and he has Black daughters. And it's like, why is it so bad to be Black? Why is it such a negative thing? I still think of me.
You are not a you can't stop letting this words get to you.
When I was watching one of these episodes,
Yeah,
like, nah, them not real. You could tell with the areolas around.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, y'all. So, Brooke, I'm so happy you were able to give her that reassurance that she needed.
Yeah.
And you need to keep Brooke in your circle. Don't let that be a friend that you stop talking to.
Yeah.
Brooke is it. Her and Marcus, really. They done made...
They rounds.
Honey, y'all own that shit. They gonna be the godfather and the godmother of Love and Hip Hop franchise, period. They gonna have to start sending them out to the different states, yes,
Mm-hmm.
to solve some shit.
Yeah.
Hear what I say.
Yeah.
And when y'all want to motherfucking do that, go ahead and send 2OI some residuals because we put that out there.
Yes, we did. Another idea from 2OI.
Period.
Did you talk about how Amara had mentioned that somebody told her?
Y'all, it was in the clip. So I know y'all definitely heard that one of Alan's friends came to her while she was pregnant and said that he don't really like Black women and he's only using her for this opportunity. I hate it. But I believe it.
I believe it too.
He's been showing you that really since you've been pregnant.
Yes.
So I hated that you didn't get to see it. I guess you was just so caught up.
She was.
But as you were being played out on the TV, it was definitely evident that he wasn't for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that.
And your mama told you.
But mama...
You need to go and apologize to your mom.
She did tell you.
She told you multiple times that he was not the one. Hell, even MJ told you he was not the one. Multiple people
told you that they were not, that he wasn't it. And just like Shay, my man, you and Shay got a lot more in common than you think.
Yep, 2 peas in a pod.
Speaking of, Shay arrives in Dominican Republic, y'all. And she sits down with Brooke because Brooke gonna go to the source. Before I even invite you in the kingdom, let's have a conversation at the gate. That's what's going on. So Brooke tells her, Estelita's feeling this way and this is what's going on. Were you mentioning, if y'all don't remember, please go back and watch our last episode, but Estelita has an issue with Shay over the whole go fuck your daddy comment at Shay's $1 million go suck your daddy comment at Shay's $1 million business party situation dinner that she had. And Estelita explained to Amada and Brooke that because of her being SA'd by her dad and Shay knowing this is what was going on. Shay said, no, that's not what I meant. Estelita sitting over there acting like a victim.
And manipulating.
Exactly. That's what she's saying. And she's saying Estelita has sugar daddies. And when she talks to me about her sugar daddies, she refers to them as daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was doing, referring to your sugar daddy as daddy.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you, Shay.
I actually believe Shay as well.
I
think that because Estelita had already had an issue with her,
Mm-hmm.
you immediately went to the worst.
Mm-hmm.
You immediately went to the lowest of lows.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you didn't think about, damn, I do got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
tricks.
I mean, ain't that your storyline? My sugar daddy just died.
You
he
came
left me
in
this.
saying that your daddy died.
So, I mean, really, production and editing really set it up nice.
Yes, I did.
Because I
believe you. I don't think Shay was talking about your father.
We ain't talked about you being sexually assaulted since Atlanta. You in Miami.
Yeah.
And then went to the family reunion.
Yeah.
We really forgot.
Yeah. You I think you was just mad at her and you just thought of the worst that she could say to you, which only fuels your fire and gets other people to be on the bandwagon. So I do also believe that you are being manipulative.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it worked in your favor considering Amada and her are not on the same terms.
Bingo.
And also you don't really have that closeness of a relationship with Brooke for her to even determine if she wants to give you that
benefit of the doubt. Right. Bam. Right down the head.
Yeah.
Amada comes. Shay says she ain't interested in fixing it because she know what she meant and she's standing on business. I still feel the way I feel. Point blank in the period. I don't care. Amada comes down while they're talking, and Amada pretty much asks the same thing that Brooke. Fuck that issue. She wants to know, is that what you said to Estelita, and is that what you meant? And they couldn't even really get into the conversation. They start arguing.
Shay immediately said, yes, that's what I meant, and yes, that's what I said. However, Amada didn't even give her an opportunity to say why or, explain why she said what she said. Amada, you came in hot. After just being called a black ass and not really feeling good about yourself, you immediately go down to a confrontational situation where you and Shay are not on the best of terms. You did that shit purposely because you wanted to argue with somebody and Alan wasn't there to argue with.
Brooke had already told you to stay down and get some rest, chill out. She had already told you that when y'all had y'all conversation before. So why did you come down? You knew you wasn't in the space to have a real conversation. And she didn't. She told Shay to get the fuck on. She disinvited her.
Maybe you do like doing things for the camera, Amada. And I'm starting not to like you as a person. You got some nasty ass ways, and it's being revealed episode after episode after episode. And you need to go take some time for yourself and your girls.
That's exactly what you need to do, because I don't see something here. Okay, I'll get to it in a moment. So it moves on to Shay. She goes and talks to Flo about her sister,
Gael.
Yeah, about her sister telling her business about telling her mama, Shay's mama, the whole situation about going to the voodoo priest and all of that and how she got in trouble. And then Flo tells her about Claudia, Gael, and Marlon, everything that she had just found out. I'm confused on how y'all are friends. I'm not understanding that, but
I don't think they friends. I just
Why
think
that was see her?
Somebody on the cast that she can go and talk to, because you clearly stated that the only friend or person that you was going to see there on the trip was Amada.
Honey, Shay also tells Flo about what just happened in the lobby with Brooke and Amada, and Flo tells her that she was wrong and that she needs to apologize.
I'm convinced everybody is dumb. I'm convinced everybody is dumb. There's nothing else for me to say.
Why you don't tell
Bitch,
your
you
sister
wrong.
that?
You wrong.
I'm confused.
Your husband wrong.
Your sister wrong.
Your girlfriend wrong. Your mama wrong. Your other sisters wrong.
the spa, the beauty store is wrong.
Girl.
The restaurant, wrong.
Start evaluating yourself before you start giving advice to other people. It was unsolicited, might I add.
Period. Girl. Everyone gathers for a party. And the twins, the Hollywood twins, they tell talking to everybody, talking about how Alan had asked Gael out on a date. And they talk about Claudia and Gael fucking. So they just going over the rumors and all the bullshit going on the trip. What came out. Flo and Shay they hanging out, and Flo and Shay shows, and Estelita pretty much approaches Shay like, you ready to talk? As soon as she came to the, you ready? Because I'm ready. In which everybody leaves the room, it's just them. So Shay apologizes for her taking that daddy comment a certain way. She lets her know it wasn't about your daddy. Mm-hmm. It was about your sugar daddies. Mm-hmm. Estelita says she doesn't buy it and says that Shay mad because she didn't come to Shay and Jaya's party. Mm-hmm. We knew this already. Shay said that. Mm-hmm. And Shay confirmed it again. You right. Shay, you need to hop the fuck up off that shit. That shit is so played. We done it over that.
You're a real friend because you didn't come to my daughter's first birthday party. I mean, I don't know your conversation or your relationship with Estelita. Maybe you were really banking on her coming because you guys were building a friendship. And maybe you just, I don't know. I don't know if you was trying to get her and your brother back together. It seemed like you were really holding on to her being there.
Right.
So based off of whatever that conversation was, Estelita reassured you that she was coming.
Yeah.
And you felt hurt that she didn't show or at least say, hey, I'm not coming. Okay, I can see that or whatever.
But we're still talking about it. You still mad?
Your daughter's birthday is past.
Ain't she finna turn 2 soon?
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was that big of an issue. Your daughter is going to have multiple birthdays.
Period.
I am upset that you didn't come, but I wouldn't say what I said to take a jab at you because of something as far as my daughter's birthday. However, I am mad about that, but not as mad as you think. Okay? Maybe you should have handled it that type of way. Either way.
They start arguing, and Estelita start throwing shit, and they don't resolve anything. So that's how that happened.
I fuck you up, pussy hoe.
Estelita getting gangster, y'all. She getting gangster.
Bring your ass over here. I whoop your ass.
That's exactly how she sounds too. That's exactly how she sounds.
Pussy ass.
Lord.
It was just, y'all gotta go back and watch the episode to see how mad she was. And when those words were coming out with her accent, Lord have mercy, I laughed. Okay? It was a laugh for me.
It moves on to the crew hanging out, everybody hanging out, and Amada tells them that she invited Alan again to try to get past everything, hoping that they can squash it or whatever. The crew, they playing Lemon Drop. That's where you tell people what you don't like about them, but what you love about them. Okay, it seems
it's
cool.
Supposed to be a lemon squeeze where you're supposed to be moving forward with somebody. I don't know what the hell kind of game they made up.
It's a lemon. We know. We're just gonna call it lemon because Jackie called it lemon something. I know it I know it as a lemon squeeze as well, but she called it a lemon drop on Miami. So lemon. That's what we're gonna call it. Flo asks Gael, what's up with the Claudia text? Like, she told me y'all been fucking, what's going on with that? Of course, Gael denies it. Of course she denies it.
I would never do that to you.
I
would never do that to you.
You and turned it around on Claudia. Like, Claudia, she just trying to start some shit. You know how that bitch is.
Exactly. Florence. I would never do that to you.
That's how she sounds, y'all. Oh my God. And the twins decide to go ahead and tell Amada because Amada wasn't out at that point.
Let me tell y'all, Hollywood twins, you girls need to be on somebody's radio.
You
Y'all
think
need to be
so?
out here coming with the tea.
Yes.
Because it
They-
seems like
they
when y'all
looking
go to
out.
parties, y'all are very observant.
They looking
And
out.
I don't know if it's just because it wasn't y'all type of crowd, but y'all was observing the whole time in every setting, and y'all was coming back with fucking tea at every setting. Let's call you motherfuckers the spotted twins.
Okay then.
Tea twins.
Hot, spotting it all.
Okay.
They tell Amada about her damn baby daddy asking Gael out. And Amada approaches Gael about it. Like, what's going on with you and Alan or whatever? Is y'all supposed to be going out? What's up with that? Gael really don't want to answer. And she says she can do what she wants. She grown. He grown. And, oh, what you don't want me to tell you that Alan came to my room? Came to your room and did what, ho?
Amada didn't even ask.
But you told it.
Listen.
And then Alan
Forrest is
arrives.
so funny to me. And he immediately walks up to her and
Hey,
hugs
baby.
her.
Here she go. Hey, babe, what's going on? Like, they together or something.
But then the twins say that he was in her. Well, shit, she just said he was in her room. They said that they was down in the bar together. Then she said they was in the room together. So they obviously spent the rest of the night together after Amada was upstairs crying her little pretty black eyes out.
Okay, then.
He downstairs with Gael, taking her round town, meet his family.
Alan, you so fucking messy. And everybody, like, wherever you think you finna get in Hollywood, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, you ain't finna get there as well. As soon as Alan walked up, everybody dispersed. And I'm not even lying to y'all. They said, oh, that's Alan. And everybody got the fuck up and walked away. Mm-hmm. Because they knew, nah, we ain't trying to be wrapped up in you and what you got going on.
We're not finna give you the audience that you looking for.
Nah.
This ain't your platform.
It ain't cute either.
It's really not.
That shit, we all think you disrespectful and feel Amada needs to leave your ass and pay you dust. Point blank in a period. And as long as she keep you around, that's where you relevant. But if you ask anybody on this crew cast, do we want him back? Fuck no.
They already done told her, it don't matter if he your baby daddy, you need to drop him.
Period.
Okay?
Y'all get down there in them comments. Get down there in them comments. Let us know what y'all are thinking about this episode.
Yeah.
Make sure you're liking, comment, subscribing, sharing, disliking, whatever you're feeling. Following, definitely, on all social media networks.
That's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Daily Motion. Get into it.
We everywhere.
We about to be worldwide. Stop playing.
Period. We got one more review. We caught up.
Yay.
So make sure y'all come right back.